And if you look at our constitution, I'm linking it. So Article 19 says, freedom of expression is allowed, but it's conditional. It's conditional upon what? You cannot say anything against the judiciary. You cannot say anything against the armed forces. You cannot say anything against friendly countries. अब वो कौन है, वो कब हमारे दुश्मन थे, क्या पता? And you cannot say anything also against the ideology of Pakistan. Now, consistently, I have been now in the media for now 22 years. Consistently, each year, I have asked the new information minister, please define to me what is the ideology of Pakistan. And to this day, none of the information ministers, elected people, have been able to define it. So, अब हमसे क्या कह रहे हैं? हमने किसके पैरामीटर्स पे आना है? उसके पैरामीटर्स पे आना है जो हुकूमत में आया है और यहाँ पे अपनी बनवाना चाहता है. Is that the parameter that we are going to follow, or are we going to follow the parameter of the truth, which is what we owe to our viewer? So I think that these things have to be corrected. हमारा मसला फेक न्यूज़ नहीं है. हमारा मसला पाकिस्तान में जो बाकी लोगों से ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ ये सब जगह चलता है, होता है. I've worked with Indian media for 12 years. I've worked with the BBC also. ये हर जगह होता है. And there are mechanisms that as journalists grow, they develop. I remember going to a blast site and there was a woman who was carrying her child. And मैंने कहा ये मैं दिखा नहीं सकती. And she looked at me, she said, खून मेरा है, दर्द मेरा है और आप देख भी नहीं सकते. So I think ये जो conversations है ना, they need to happen with journalists on their own. But what we are struggling with right now is not that these conversations, that we are even given the space to have these conversations. We are firefighting right now. We are firefighting to get the truth out to you. And we are being constricted by even the Constitution of Pakistan to get the word out to you. Let me give you also a little bit about who really owns these TV channels. Very important to understand that. Before, the TV channels were owned by people who had newspapers, etc. So they were interested in the news. Like if you went and spoke to an editor, they would be interested. Now, a lot of TV channels are owned by property tycoons who either there is a business interest in there or there are other interests. And so the role of the editor is gone. And they don't feel the need to have the role of the editor or जो भी आया है या किसी की सिफारिश है या किसी की नहीं है. So the whole landscape has changed. But in the beginning, when they started putting rating meters, why did we show Altaf Hussain so much? The reason was that there were 200 meters in Karachi. और अगर पूरा बलोचिस्तान भी मिल के आपका शो देखे ना, तो एक भी वो नहीं आएगा rating. Because there were no rating meters, not a single one. And when I used to do a show on Balochistan, my producer used to come like this in the, into the office. Please, madam, please, madam. मैं आपको ये समझाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ how the state has brought in censorship, how the state has peddled fake news. You don't think the stories are fed to us every single day? So I think we as journalists have learned more, and when I've worked with the Indian journalists also, I've realized that we as Pakistani journalists do not trust our state. And we have good reason not to trust our state because of these reasons. And because of that, journalists across Pakistan push for the truth. Now, what happens to them when they push for the truth? Several of our journalists have been picked up. This remains today one of the most dangerous countries for journalists to operate. And I want to go back to the PEMRA ordinance because for the purposes of your topic, it's very important. The recent PEMRA ordinance, the amendment that has come into it, was done very cleverly. On the one hand, journalists were told that you will be able to get your salaries on time, तो हमें वो थोड़ा सा शहद उन्होंने मक्खियों के लिए डाल दिया. उसके साथ साथ उन्होंने मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन की डेफिनेशन इतनी वेग कर दी कि वो किसी टाइम भी आपको उठा सकते हैं. They can arrest you. So we said to them that, look, when people make laws, they make specific laws. And they make laws to stop a criminal activity. You do not make laws because you fear that there is something that's going to happen. And you do not make laws that are vague because those are bad laws. And under that, in a state like Pakistan, they will be misused to curb freedom of expression. So please do not do it. And we went and pleaded with the government. Please do not do it. But they did. And similarly, with the previous government, they did the same thing. What we had also demanded was to protect all of this under the Journalist Protection Act was, and I was part of that committee, you will have a committee which will sit within the parliament and it will look at these issues. Now the law has been passed, it has been several years now. That committee has not been formed. So our journalists, when they are picked up, where do we go? Who do we speak to? And when they throw Article 19 in our face and say sedition, so many of our journalists have been slapped with sedition. What do they trace it back to? Article 19. And Article 19 itself is so vague. Friendly countries, ideology of Pakistan. What is this? Glory of the judiciary and glory of the armed forces, which is so deeply involved in politics. तो आप हाथी के बारे में ही नहीं बात कर सकते, तो आप क्या बात करेंगे? एक journalist who was picked up, he said to me, बीबी, मैं जहाँ भी पाँव रखता हूँ तो वो नीचे से निकल आते हैं. आप कहते हैं कि हम इसके ऊपर रिपोर्ट ना करें, तो फिर हम क्या करें? So I think that these things have to be also looked at very carefully. The rest of it, how people attack me on social media, I have no problems with. They can attack. The day that they don't, I get worried. Oh God, you know, what have I done that nobody's talking about it? So I think that when they attack us, that's not a problem. Journalists have a thick skin. You know, we've been through reporting now. 20 years of reporting, you go through war zones, you go through this. This is not a big deal for us. We can handle it. We have mechanisms to do it. But what we cannot handle is a state that is adamant on seeing us as enemies, a state that is hiding the truth from its own citizens, and a state that has created a structure whereby only the people in power can control the information. That is what is unacceptable to us.